Y'all know I've been looking for Arcana Assassin's Creed cosplay since 2021 when I did that one video when I was climbing my roof in 100-degree weather. Ever since then, we've moved and I was breaking out the Christmas decorations that you can see from my lit Christmas tree that I found it. Actually, my son found it. And I said, oh my God, that was 4 years ago now, which is crazy. So what other special occasion than prepping for the Game Awards did I need to even put this on? So welcome back to the arcade. And finally, the grand finale, the season finale of video games is upon us. The Game Awards 2025 is this week, December 11th. Of course, I will be live and I can't fucking wait, bro. Like, this is like Christmas. This is the Christmas for me. This is the way I used to feel about Christmas whenever I was a kid, is the Game Awards. I love it. And as we build this community and we keep growing each year, more and more you come watch it with me and experience all this shit with me. It just means absolutely everything. It means everything to me. So thank y'all so much. I will leave that stream link down below. But we got some business to attend to. Today we're going to be going over almost every confirmed game revealed that will be at the Game Awards. We're going to go over some highly suggestive rumors, and we're going to have a few pie in the sky. We're going to have time stuff down below, of course. We're going to start out talking about that goddamn statue that has taken over gaming social media, the Steam machine pricing, Tilted God of War game, Phantom Blade Zero has been officially released, and rumors of a Ne Zha AAA game and some other Chinese Korean bangers. We have a lot to handle this episode. This video is going to be dead literally within like 3 days once the Game Award is live. So I got to get cracking. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Also, I just want to say some of the B-roll that you're seeing is probably Jeff Keighley's self-edited trailer put out Sunday. The most emotional trailer he's ever edited, in my opinion, because you know he lost his father, and you can just feel, especially as a person who's edited well over 3,000 videos of my own shit, I can just feel the pain and him crying as he edited this and using that song that he used. So if you hadn't checked that out with the sound, please do that. I'll leave that link down in the description below. And one other thing, it's a long ass fucking intro, bro. I ain't got all day. I get it. I understand. But hey, what else you here for? We're here for the vibes, man. All these other prediction videos are so fucking boring. I think it's gonna be crazy, Chitsy. Gonna fucking drive me nuts, bro. We're talking about video games, man. Make that shit fun, man. Everything's so serious. Man, we're talking about video games, bro. Fucking lock in. Anyway, Harada-san, game creator, director, in my opinion, the holy grail creator of Tekken, had put out a statement early this morning, at least for us, that at the end of December, he is finally retiring. Not really retiring, but he's leaving Bandai Namco. And he's no longer going to be working on Tekken. He's going to go to like the last event that they have in January, just to be there for more support, or I think as an announcer maybe. Anyway, I've never been a big Tekken guy, but I recently got into Tekken this last year, as some of y'all may have seen on the channel. I just want to say respect, man. It's like, we don't have these gaming OGs. Not many of them left, man, like Kojima and Ed Boon, Miyazaki. You know, we don't understand, like, we don't realize it because we in it, but these guys and girls are not going to be around forever, man, especially once they start getting up there in age, man. We got to appreciate them while we have them, because AI slop is coming. It is coming, man, and we're going to regret that. We're going to miss the days where we have actual creative minds making the games and building the worlds that we love to immerse ourselves in. So I just want to say thank you, Harada-san, and anyone else in the future that's that we have right now that's going to be slowly fading out, including myself. See, I've been locked into this YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Please subscribe. We're getting real close to 80,000. I want to hit that before the year ends. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and we're gonna get into talk about some video games. Let's get it, baby. Okay, first things first, this damn statue. So November 28th at 9:27 p.m., the young Jeff Keighley put out a tweet that said "regal, inspiring thickness." I thought that boy was typing on the hub and didn't know he was on Twitter. As of right now, today, December 8th, this has 22.4 million views. This is the greatest marketing ploy I've ever seen. It is unbelievable, the chaos this has ensued. I've even had some of my own tweets pop off because I was just freaking out, hoping, wishing it was God of War related. That a lot of people made cases for that it was God of War. Then Corey Balog, of course, goes on Luke Stevens' stream, says not GOW. Now, if you don't know, if you're new here, Corey Balog is a A1 grade A troll. Trust me, he will straight up look in your eyes and fucking lie, because that's He literally trolls like that. It's great. He could say it's not GOW, meaning it's not Gears of War. Even with that, no one knows. Right now, shit is all over the place, man. Now, I'm not saying I have the answers here. I'm just gonna tell you what I think it is. Of course, Jason Schreier said that it's something good, but it's not Elder Scrolls and it's not Diablo. Then a lot of people was freaking out thinking it's gonna be Laws of the Fallen. Finally came out and it said that no, it's not Laws of the Fallen, thank God. And Laws of the Fallen 2 or 3, whatever the fuck it is. Then some people was like, well, maybe it's Half-Life 3 related. Maybe it's Bloodborne 2. People, it's just all over the place. I saw some great arguments of what it could be, and literally nobody knows. A lot of people saying it was Sorrows, which to me drove me crazy because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Sorrows has been shown twice already, so there's no sense of doing all of this. They've already shown gameplay. It's been a state of plays. It has a fucking state of play coming next year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's definitely not Sorrows related. The only other, some people said it could be Exodus as well too, because they had a bear. I can't remember which video I was watching about that. The Exodus has already been confirmed to be there, and I just kind of put those together, so I had to put another timestamp. Exodus, the game with Matthew McConaughey. All right. But he came out, it looked pretty good. Shinobi here on Twitter that I follow, great follow by the way. I think he's involved in the game because he tweets about it constantly, like updates and shit like that. They're probably going to get a release date and some actual gameplay, because I think we got a little bit of gameplay last year or the year before last. I think that was 2023, and Matthew McConaughey came out. No, I'm gonna say, yeah, that was 2023. And so I will imagine we're gonna get some gameplay, maybe even like a release date. But again, it's possibly could be them. I think it is something from software related. Of course, we have the Dust Bloods coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I think we're gonna see something from the Dust Bloods here. I'm fairly confident we're gonna see something from the Dust Bloods here. As you know, if you've been watching for a while, you know Jeff Keighley and FromSoftware has a fucking phenomenal relationship. As a matter of fact, I think the last FromSoftware announcements have been made at a Jeff Keighley show, besides the Dust Bloods, because that's a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, and that was at the Direct. But I think this statue is FromSoftware related. Could it be Elden Ring 2 or Bloodborne 2? Who the fuck knows? But I hope and I pray it's FromSoftware, and I know we're getting something FromSoftware related at this Game Awards. Now, could it be this statue? Who knows? But I know we're getting that. Maybe even the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition as well that was delayed. FromSoftware is going to show up. They're going to show up big time, and I hope it is for this statue. Please let me know down in the comment section. What is your theories? What do you think it is? If it's from some new fucking IP, from a new studio, some fucking game that's mid, for one, they got their money's worth, because you know that shit ain't cheap. Having Jeff Keighley tweet that shit and you know that bag cost money. So hopefully it's from something. Again, it could be Santa Monica's new that's what I meant to say earlier. It could be Santa Monica's new rumored game, even though of course it's not a space game. God of War Egypt, I don't know, but I'm so fucking excited. I'm just besides myself. It's like a Christmas gift that you want to open and just like, I can't wait to see what the fuck it is. So let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. Now we hit like fucking 8 topics in that one. Resident Evil Requiem. I can never say that fucking word. It's already confirmed that it's going to be, it was confirmed officially by Jeff Keighley and Capcom that Resident Evil Requiem will be there for another terrifying look at Resident Evil. Now, of course, the worst kept secret in the history of gaming is Leon is in the game. We have not seen Leon yet, but you can rest your ass assured that Leon is in this game. We're going to have 2 players, we're gonna have 2 protagonists to play in the game, and I'm ready for it. I mean, it's absolutely, again, everyone knows. I see rumors they say he's gonna have like a beard, he's gonna be older. I'm ready to see I'm ready to see Unc Leon. I need to see how Unc Leon look. That's 1,000,000%. There's no chance, no way, no how that Resident Evil, there's no way we're getting out of this Game Awards without showing fucking Leon for Resident Evil. There's no way, no how. It is happening 100%, and I cannot fucking wait. The dev studio that created the game, the Ascent, they put out a strong teaser that they're working to announce their new ludicrously ambitious project to be revealed on December 11th. The game will focus on heavy player agency and creativity in a reactive world. They did an interview with PC Gamer. The studio explained that this is the kind of game every developer wants to work on. Given the success of the Ascent, expectations are very high for what Neon Giant has playing next. I personally didn't play the Ascent, but again, if it was well received and it was a success, then God bless them, especially these days. I'm looking forward to see what the fuck they're gonna have next. Next up, that was confirmed. Once and I'm extremely personally biased about Phantom Blade Zero. If you know, you don't know, they sent me to China a few months ago to get hands on with it, which is still crazy when I say that. It's unfucking believable. And I got, close relationship with S Game Studios, and oh, I can say this now too. So I'm not gonna say his name. I feel like I'm so in that I can do shit like this. It's great. Message I got from someone at S Game Studio that works on Phantom Blade Zero that told me directly, oh yeah, it's gonna blow your mind. So, and him knowing this much, I love this game, and telling me that, I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck are they about to show us? And of course, the rumor is, and this not just like this is like not inside information, this just been a rumor in general, that the release date is supposed to be around June 20th, June 23rd, somewhere around there. To me, that would make sense. You would get away from GTA 6 and probably Wolverine, because I'm guessing Wolverine's coming out like around September, maybe August or September, similar to like when Spider-Man came out, Spider-Man 2 came out. So, but again, I don't know for sure, but of course we're getting a release date here because that was confirmed. But I would imagine the trailer they're going to show that goes along with this release date is going to be absolutely fucking unreal. You remember when we first saw the Year of the Snake trailer, how crazy that was? I beat that boss on the hardest difficulty. It took me about 45 minutes, but I beat that boss on the hardest difficulty, and that shit was, I try to explain people that ask me, well, how was it? What does it feel like? I was like, it feels like you're playing like fucking Mortal Kombat and God of War, just clapping cheeks together, bro. But it's as smooth as Devil May Cry. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I can't wait for everyone else to get to play it. And again, I was playing like an in-progress build, of course. Holla at your boy, GJ China. Y'all know what the fuck it is, bro. We in there. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Head of Assembly announced that a brand new Total War game will be premiered at the Game Awards. The studio described it as one of the most ambitious projects yet, making it a revolutionary new chapter for the franchise. A trailer and first gameplay glimpse will debut on December 11th, with more details promised on December 16th. This reveal also goes in line with the 25th anniversary of the Total War series, making it a milestone moment for the fans. And there was a rumor a while ago that the next Star Wars game, the next major Star Wars game, was going to be a Star Wars Total War game. Total Wars, anyway, somewhere in there. But that's what it's supposed to be, so be on the lookout for that. I've never played a Total War, but I know obviously if it's been this successful for this long, it's gonna have a lot of hype around it. Speaking of Star Wars, why are we here? Like my therapist says, let's put a pin in that. What the fuck is going on with Star Wars Eclipse? You remember Game Awards 2021? I know for a fact because I've watched that Game Awards probably like 15 times. That was the first Game Awards that I actually recorded myself doing reactions. That's before I knew how to stream. So I did like, I don't know, 35 reactions, and I was sending my thumbnails to my thumbnail guy, Ayash, who was an Indian at the time, and I had like fucking, I don't know, 4,000 subs, and I was just reacting, edit. It was brutal, bro. I can't believe I fucking did that. Anyway, but I remember them showing the Star Wars Eclipse game with them banging the drums, and we hadn't heard anything from them since, I think we got an update about a year ago, them saying it was still in progress. I think it was supposed to be like a Detroit Becomes Human type of game. We hadn't saw anything with that anyway, but I'm interested to see what the fuck is going on with that game. Could that be here? Who knows? But that goes more in like the Eye in the Sky section, because right now what's confirmed is the new Total War game. So shout out to Sydney Goodman, by the way. When I met her in China as well too, and her boyfriend, but now her fiance, just absolutely just the coolest. There's just the coolest freaking people. We was at the Forbidden City in China, and I kind of looked behind me because I didn't know she was there, and I was kind of walking, and it's like a jagillion people around there. So us Americans, even though I'm black and like she's white, and like we stand out very clearly. Very clearly we stood out. I kind of looked back. I was like, is that fucking Sydney from the Game Awards? I gotta look back. I said, Sydney? I said, what the fuck? And like for the next week and a half, a lot of the trips, they had cars and shit waiting on us. It was just like, I was being in a car with like me, her fiance, her, and whoever else. They'll just, it depends on who you was walking with. That's who you got back in the cars with, and like just talking to them and becoming friends with them over like the next week and a half, and just talking about gaming, and her telling me how she still gets nervous when she hosts the Game Awards and like fucking people's names up and like stuff that I didn't think was even possible because she's done it so much, but became fast friends. And just I'm gonna say this on stream, which I probably will again, but you understand how much of a mind fuck that is for someone. You just start YouTube. Just like imagine you watch the Game Awards every year, and you see these people every year on your TV screens and on your YouTube, and next thing you know, you in another country with that person in a car multiple days, talking about this shit you've seen them on, but trying not to fanboy out and keep it cool and just freak out, be like, what the fuck is happening? All from doing what I'm doing right now. And so similar to what Nikki Jakey said at the end of his video, you can do this shit if you've been on the fence. I know it's not as easy now since COVID has passed and everyone's back to work and you got life and kids just like I do, but if you even, I don't want to cry. I've got a lot of video to go. But if you even thinking in your fucking brain that I wonder, can I, bro, girl, whatever. Yes, yes.
If you ever feel like, I wonder if I can do that. Oh, I knew I was gonna cry. I wonder if I can do that. Fucking do it. I'll see you next time.
You think dollars are your ally? No one cared about me until I put the bath in my head.
I was about to say that. Anyway, I'm fucking cracked right now. Anyway, I got water in my eyes, bro. Oh my God. Y'all see Welcome to Derry? That black spot? That shit was fucked. More reaction on the channel. Let's move on. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach PC port was rated recently by the ESRB, and that usually means that a release date is coming. You know, Jeff Keighley. If you didn't know, Jeff Keighley and Kojima are friends, best friends. And so, of course, with Kojima confirmed to be at the Game Awards, this is the perfect time. With Kojima owning Kojima Studios, he has a little more leeway of getting his shit out on PC and probably even the Xbox eventually, like Death Stranding 1 did, to come out sooner rather than later. So which may be my game of the year. I mean, it probably is more than likely, but Bald X Pit has just taken over my life, bro. I'm on like New Game Plus 3. We'll talk about it at the end of the year video. But PC port for Death Stranding 2 coming. Control 2 from Remedy. They found that trademark final for Control. Resonant, and it has fused the hype and speculation that Control 2 is coming. This has been going on for a while, by the way. I've actually never played Control. Man, I lie. I played the first 30 minutes. I remember walking in the room, it was red and motherfuckers was hanging from the sky float like fucking they had Vecna or the freaking deadlights from Pennywise. And I was just like, you know, I'm not really about this injury, and I wouldn't play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, but I do have it on my list to play because I know it's a banger and I love Sam Lake. Holy shit. And I'm rocking anything Sam Lake is putting out besides Firebreak FTC. That shit was trash. But other than that, I think that was like an obligation. I'm with them. And speaking of that, while we here, the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes that's been in production, I believe, with Rockstar Games for a few years now. This could be the one. Jeff Keighley did put GTA 6 in his hype trailer, which I know that don't really mean anything because he's just pulling the pieces together. But if not GTA 6, which I definitely don't think we're going to see it here, his relationship that he has with Sam Lake and the Game Awards, this will be the perfect time to show that Max Payne 1 and 2 remake. I hadn't played that shit in like 15 years, man. I know it's on PlayStation PS5 store. I've been itching to get back to it. I said, you know what? That remake is coming, so I'm going to not do it. I can't wait. It's been so long. I mean, shit. It was like 17 or 18, fucking 35 now since the last time I played that Max Payne game. So I just remember that fucking baby crown at the opening, I believe, of 2. Fuck me up, bro. Anyway, Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, again, not confirmed, but has a strong chance of being there. Let's talk about the Steam machine. You know Valve and Jeff Keighley, Gabe Newell, the $50 million yacht buying motherfucker he is. Hey, God bless him. If you remember a few years ago when Christopher Judge Kratos got up there and talked for like 75 minutes, they was giving away a Steam Deck every hour, and that's just obviously very expensive to fucking do. No, I don't think it was every hour. I think it was a Steam Deck every minute. It was something crazy. I think it was a Steam Deck every minute. It was crazy. They have a great relationship is what I'm saying. Of course, Jeff Keighley initially popped off, if I'm not mistaken, from working on Half-Life 3 or 2. I've never played the Half-Life games. I've watched some footage and I just don't quite understand it. I don't get it. But hell, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. But hell, I didn't understand the hype for Elden Ring initially. And now, in my opinion, that's the greatest game of all time. I never beat Red Dead Redemption 2, which now I'm playing off camera. I'm here for money. And I'm journaling, role-playing myself. That's a video for 2026, don't you worry. But sometimes, just because I say I don't understand it, just because I haven't played it. But obviously it's fucking goated because people are losing their mind about Half-Life 3 potentially being there. Of course, now with the Steam machine being announced, which I can't wait, the GameCube, I need that because I hate all this PC bullshit. Just for me to play Red Dead 2 on a PC and 60 FPS, which looks fucking amazing, by the way. Crazy that's not on PS5, but it's neither here nor there. Just for me to play that shit, I had to click like 18 buttons, shaders, the Rockstar app. If I can get that fucking Steam machine cube and mash play, and that shit starts up, man, I don't give a fuck how much it is, bro. I'm buying that shit. And speaking of how much it is, we have not got the price set, and just plain and simple, I think we're going to get the price reveal at the Game Awards. In addition to the price reveal, I think we're going to get a lineup of the fucking games that's coming to that GameCube. Is it Half-Life 3? I think so. Or Portal. It's going to be something. But I think either way it goes, it's going to be something Steam related at the Game Awards. But I truly believe the price reveal is going to be there. How much you think it's going to be, GJ? Shit, 700. with all this AI with the fucking RAM chips and everything, I'm thinking $7.99, trolling not included. But again, I'm buying it, so fuck it. So I'll see y'all at the Game Awards, bro. I need that shit like water, brother. Konami is supposed to be there. I know they got nominated for a few awards. If you know the history between Konami and Kojima and Jeff Keighley, you know they don't really mix like that. Obviously, there's water under the bridge now, obviously, because they're going to have to be there. Because I'm sure Silent Hill Elf is going to win something, and this will be the perfect time for them to drop that Silent Hill 1 remake that people have been waiting on and been heavily rumored. So for one, I think that'll be a great bridge of showing that they have some solidarity and showing their reveal there and potentially exploring that relationship further, simply because they've been so estranged after all these years. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but again, Konami is going to have to be there. Maybe they won't be there. They say fuck it, but I got a feeling Silent Hill Elf, and I haven't played yet, going to win something. Well, you know, it's nominated for more than a few awards, so be on the lookout for that. SEGA, shout out SEGA, man. Of course, I think it was last year or maybe the year before. That was 2023 when they came out with that big lineup, Crazy Taxi and like the new Sonic. I mean, they, you know, completely revamping everything. Sonic Racing, by the way, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is 1,000,000% better than Mario Kart fucking 17 that they charge you $80 for. No question, no think about it, no thoughts about it. We're going to see something here from Sega, and whether it be Crazy Taxi gameplay or release date or the Persona 4, Persona 5. I've never played a Persona game, not my type of game, but I know people have been waiting for Persona or something. Sega should be here in a big fucking way, and I'm for one excited for it. As for Expedition 33, they came out maybe a month ago and said that they was working on a big update for Expedition 33. Again, they said it wasn't going to be any DLC, but maybe like a boss rush mode, maybe fucking multiplayer. I think besides Expedition 33 winning fucking everything, them dropping their big update of like new content and new modes to play, I think it's going to be here. I think it has to be here. Not really has to be here. I think this is the perfect spot for them to reveal what they've been cooking up next, because I want to get back into it. I was watching my boy Snowbike Mike play the Expedition 33 these last few days, and just kind of watching the gameplay and is feeling the satisfaction of timing that perfect hit and just boom boom for those who come after, for those who fucking come after, bro. You see, I'm sitting here with my Assassin's Creed clothes on, and I have yet to mention the one, the only, probably worst rumor in gaming, in addition to Leon being in Resident Evil 4, is Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that's been talked about, rumored about for ages, and this, I think, is going to be here. I mean, Ubisoft has had a fairly quiet year. Did Shadows come out this year? Shadows came out this year, huh? Holy fuck, that was this. That's crazy. Yeah, so of course with Ubisoft and all the bullshit they've been having going on, buyout, no buyout, Shadows, maybe underperforming, overperforming, who the fuck knows? All I know is this: Black Flag remake, one of the few Assassin's Creed that I drifted off towards, like after Brotherhood and some of the like 1 and 2, I was kind of in and out, but Black Flag was unfucking believable, which is why when I touched Skull and Bones, how disgusted I was that they would even touch a pirate game with the name Ubisoft and not be Black Flag. But I think we're going to see the Black Flag remake here, no question. I mean, it could be a question, but I think this is the time. Final Fantasy 7 fans, now I know everyone has been eagerly awaiting what's next, what's the title reveal, when's the next gameplay, when the trailer is coming for Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. And in an interview with Hamaguchi, he says him and Nomura have narrowed down the title of FF7 Remake Part 3 to 2 options, and we'll decide on which one by the end of the year, which, I mean, we're running out of fucking time. So within this year, it will be set. So shout out to Jinky over here on and this was translated from Japanese by himself, by the way. But I think I don't think we're going to get any gameplay, but I think this would be the perfect time to just do a title reveal of Final Fantasy Part 3. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3. That's a linked title, and I'm looking forward to it. Even though I did not finish Rebirth, I was about 20 hours in. I was having some performance issues on PS5, which I know now. By the way, shout out to Square Enix. They did send me a PC code months ago whenever it went to PC. Was that this year as well? Maybe last year, but they did send me a PC code, so I have it. But I told myself either over the holidays or after I finish Red Dead 2, I'm going to go back and knock out and finish it before number 3 comes out. But in the meantime, I've been working on a video essay about why Expedition 33 got the love that Final Fantasy 16 deserves. deserved. Now that one ain't coming 2026, but no, I'm opening the year very fucking spicy. L3R3, except the fucking truth. And let's go over to the Xbox side real quick, because you know typically Xbox is usually pretty quiet at the Game Awards. They really like saving that shit for themselves. But with Black Ops 7 being out and having reportedly the lowest year yet, I think this could be a great time for them to kind of inject some hype back into the franchise and show off their upcoming Blackout trailer. Now, I was a Blackout fan. That's the first battle royale I have ever played was Blackout. So them showing the map reveal for Black Ops 7. Of course, they always had a good relationship with KEIGHLY and his shows. I think this could be a good spot. But my most anticipated Xbox title, even above Gears of War E-Day, which I don't think will be here. I've never played Fable. But the ones I'm looking forward to the most, that impressed me the most, that blew my mind the most, the one that I'm texting, that I've been emailing the PR rep, Vanessa, every time she sends me a game for Xbox, I put at the bottom, hey, by the way, don't forget, if you have any previews for CLOCKWORK Revolution, please let me know. I need to play this game. CLOCKWORK Revolution caught me immediately, bro. From that first, I think they showed like a 9-minute gameplay trailer. It was absolute the way my mind works. It was fucking random. It was batshit crazy. And if you hadn't figured it out by the time you watching this video, that's probably 15 to 20 hours in. This is it. And you get to go back in time and change events, and that change your current is just fucking flawless. And hopefully we get to see more here at the Game Awards, if not a release date. But I'm looking forward to that one. That looks to me like the best game coming out to Xbox. It's Gears of War, but CLOCKWORK Revolution got my fucking vote, buddy. You hear me? Holy shit. But y'all know earlier in this year we watched Ne Zha 2 for the first time. We watched Ne Zha for the first time. Then we went to the theater and watched Ne Zha 2 and gave my review. Y'all loved that, especially on my Billy channel. If you know, I have a Billy channel that's full Chinese dubbed and subtitled. And Ne Zha is like the next beloved character besides Sun Wukong. I fell in love with Ne Zha, and Ne Zha 2 is the best animated film I have seen since fucking Toy Story when I was a kid. I'm telling you, if they were released Ne Zha in the United States with English voice acting, which would have been difficult because the way they, you know, talk and express is different than Chinese, it would have been, I mean, it's better than anything that Pixar or Moana. That shit is unbelievable. And just the lore behind Ne Zha and the shit that the shit that he can do is unfucking believable. So if the creators of Ne Zha that owns the IP, Enlight Media, by the way, I'll leave the link to this article in the description here. This is what they say: unannounced Ne Zha AAA game. Enlight Media, the Chinese studio known for the animated films of Ne Zha, has announced the development of a AAA game inspired by the mythological universe of the franchise. The project marks the company's entry into the premium gaming industry with the ambition of creating a visual and narrative experience on a global level. The game promises to capitalize on the Chinese myth through an epic story, legendary characters, and a spectacular combat system. The launch is estimated in a few years, and the title could become a reference point for the expansion of Chinese culture and gaming, continuing the cinematic success of the Ne Zha series. From what we know, the game has been in development for at least 1 year, and we should have a trailer or at least a teaser very soon. It is very typical for Chinese games to receive trailers so early. It has been reported that the game should be released somewhere between 27 and 28. From Dante Alexandru. Now, one of the main hurdles of some of these new studios getting off the ground is money. I can assure you, this is the #1 movie in China. Enlight Media do not have money problems. They probably have too much money. So I'll promise you they will not cut any corners on this Ne Zha game, especially after seeing what fucking Game Science did with Wukong and what they have coming up with Black Myth Zhang Kuei. So if not at the Game Awards, then the Year of the Horse is upon us. Chinese New Year. I would expect something at the end of January, and you know we will be all over it. But I'm hoping it's going to be here at the Game Awards, especially with this report saying something was imminent. Man, if you're listening to me and you don't know who the fuck Ne Zha is, I'm telling you, I didn't either. And when you see this motherfucking action, if you like Sun Wukong, you're gonna love Ne Zha. Trust me. Especially after reading about it, just unbelievable. With that being said, I know I probably left off a few things, but I need to get this video edited down because again, this is a thankless effort. This video is gonna be dead in about 3 days, but if you watch me, I fucking appreciate you. And we're gonna be live with a few surprises this Thursday at the Game Awards. Now, the pre-show starts at 6:30. We're gonna have a pre-show to the pre-show, which means I'm starting my stream probably at 5:45. I got a long ass intro that's honoring the 6 6 game of the year games with the intro, that I have my big spill of my lore, that I have my game sponsor that you know is fantastic, that I have a relationship with Wukong, on into the Game Awards. Pray for no technical difficulties. I'm gonna be in cosplay, not this one, but it's gonna be one, and it's gonna be a good fucking time, man. So if you could just stop by and say what's up, and if you choose me to watch out of all the people that's gonna be streaming this shit, I appreciate you. But if you watch the VOD or some shit, I appreciate that too. Either way, here, I never thought I was gonna make it this far. I never thought I would make it this far. Watch that Diddy dog. That shit crazy. I'm sick of talking. I love y'all. See y'all Thursday.